In the heart of Africa, a mysterious illness was brewing, unbeknownst to the world. It would go on to claim millions of lives, shatter communities, and challenge the very fabric of humanity. This is the story of HIV/AIDS, a tale of misconceptions, suffering, and resilience. In the late 19th century, in what is now the Democratic Republic of Congo, a simian immunodeficiency virus, SIV, jumped species from chimpanzees to humans, possibly through hunting or handling of infected animals. This zoonotic transmission marked the beginning of HIV-1, the most virulent strain of the virus. The first recorded case of HIV/AIDS was in 1959, in Leopoldville, now Kinshasa, Congo. A 35-year-old man, later identified as the Kinshasa patient, died of a mysterious illness that would later be confirmed as AIDS. As colonial powers expanded their reach, the virus spread along trade routes and migration paths. By the 1970s, HIV had reached the United States, where it was initially misidentified as a rare lung infection. HIV is primarily spread through unprotected sex, sharing needles, and mother-to-child transmission during pregnancy, childbirth, or breastfeeding. However, the virus is not spread through casual contact, such as touching, hugging, or sharing food and drinks. Unfortunately, the mode of transmission led to widespread misconceptions and stigma surrounding HIV/AIDS. The disease was seen as a gay plague, and sufferers were shunned, ostracized, and stigmatized. This stigma persists to this day, making it difficult for people to get tested, disclose their status, and access treatment. By the mid-1980s, the virus had spread globally, claiming thousands of lives. Some notable victims include Rock Hudson, Freddie Mercury, and Arthur Ashe, whose deaths raised awareness about the disease's devastating impact. By 1995, over 10 million people had contracted HIV worldwide. In 2005, the global death toll reached 25 million. Today, over 78 million people have been infected, and 35 million have lost their lives to AIDS. Despite the devastating statistics, significant progress has been made in understanding and treating HIV/AIDS. Antiretroviral therapy, ART, has transformed the disease from a death sentence to a manageable condition. Pre-exposure prophylaxis has reduced transmission rates. Research into vaccines, gene editing, and other treatments continues to advance. While there is no definitive cure for HIV/AIDS, researchers are working tirelessly to find one. The Berlin patient, Timothy Ray Brown, who received a bone marrow transplant in 2007, remains the only individual to have been cured of HIV. It's time to break the stigma surrounding HIV/AIDS. We must educate ourselves and others about the disease, its transmission, and its treatment. By doing so, we can create a world where people living with HIV are supported, not shunned. Let's work together to create a world where HIV/AIDS is no longer a death sentence, but a manageable condition. Get tested, get treated, and get involved in the fight against HIV/AIDS. What do you think is the most important step we can take as a society to break the stigma surrounding HIV/AIDS and support those living with the disease? Please like and share.